What is up, YouTube? I'm making this intro after I finish my workout because it's 1:43 a.m. right now. Like, I'm not even kidding. Post tarawih, post prayer workout. It was pretty good. I tried my cousin's push day. Got me hella pumped. All my push muscles are burning. But I'm gonna give you all a quick fit check. So we got, like, literally, I don't know what t-shirt this is, but I love it. It's really cool in the back. And then I was too lazy to change my shoes, so we rock these. Looks really bad. I hope you guys enjoy the montage. As I said, I'm making this after I already worked out just because I wanted to lock in, and it's pretty late. So I really just wanted to like get the workout done and, you know, lock in. So I just like recorded it. No audio, but there's gonna be some audio later. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the montage. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. This is really bad, but yeah, enjoy the video. Hey y'all, guess what I'm wearing? Hey Active. Oh, I should go get your Hey Active. Thank you.
Hey guys, welcome back to Ramadan day. What day is it now?
16. Today's Ramadan day 18. And Mira always has calcium.
Guys, okay, I'm gonna try to do 45. Always represent.
One more. Go now, don't rest. Go.
You're gonna kill me!
Hey.
I can't breathe!
We are not losing games to Ramadan chat. Yo, what's going on, YouTube? We're back with another video. We got a pretty good video today. I'm going to be explaining the journey lore. So you're going to be getting the inside and outs of everything about my fitness journey, how I got here, why it started, where it's going, everything. Actually, wait, I want to show you guys my vision board. That one up there is my sister's and that one's mine. I didn't Mod Podge mine, so it's kind of like peeling. You can't really see through the camera. In case I don't put the full explanation, here's what it is. Just a little close up. Oh, all right, bet. I can really yap, it's terrible. We're just gonna go ahead and get straight into the video. So, all right, so the journey dates back to middle school and elementary. I know that's something that you shouldn't really take into account when you think of like a fitness journey, just so that there's a background to the story. Throughout elementary, I wasn't like overweight or anything. I was just like chubby, I guess you would say. Like I never was skinny by any means. And yeah, that was just consistent throughout like my elementary years. Like towards the end of middle school is when I started to gain the most weight. So COVID for me was 8th grade. March of 2020 was the end of my 8th grade year. And I literally had like a freaking middle school graduation on Zoom. It was so bad. For me, I went on spring break and I literally just never went back to school until August 2020 for my freshman year of high school. March 2020 to August 2020, I played outside every day. Like I had a trampoline, I played basketball, like was practicing for high school and things like that. I was pretty active like my whole life. I got into basketball like by the end of 8th grade. But like I played soccer when I was younger, volleyball like at the YMCA. Like I was pretty active. I just didn't really focus on what I would eat. The even though I was playing outside in that summer period, I was still like binging like every single day without noticing it. I didn't know what calories were, like I didn't really care. I never like really thought too much about my weight or like my like health, I guess you could say. I would just eat a lot every single day, like of quarantine, like no joke. I would down like a family size bag of Takis, family size bag of white chicken popcorn. That was like my combo. It wasn't even that good. I remember like mindlessly eating like a lot of the time, like not even thinking about much, just like eating and eating and eating and like that's it. Like that was like the norm. So fast forward a bit, in September of 2020, that's when conditioning for basketball started. I remember being so frustrated because of how slow I was and how like unconditioned I was. I remember my freshman year I had a gym class and we had to run a mile, and my times, I remember like so specifically, my time was 14 minutes and 26 seconds. Like it was so bad and I was sweating, huffing, puffing. I couldn't, it was terrible. When I went in to do my sports physical at the doctor's office, I weighed in at 188 pounds. Mind you, I was probably like 5'4" at the time. I was a freshman. I was 14 years old. It was freaking insane. It sounds heavy, and it was. Like, I remember looking at the photos, but like, I could still do things. I wasn't obviously not running the best mile time. I wasn't like very good condition, but right before school started, I actually tried to go to the gym, but it wasn't anything like weightlifting. Like I would mess around on some machines, but I would just do like the treadmill or the bicycle. It was me and my friend Amina. Like it was pretty fun. To be honest, I think my mom tried to get me in the gym before high school because she knew that like people would probably make fun of me for my weight. But yeah, that was probably like for like 2 weeks. We fell off. School started, basketball started. So yeah, I would say throughout the whole year of my freshman year, I lost about like probably 10 pounds, and that wasn't even any of my doing. Doing sports 5 times a week, very rigorous activity, especially during conditioning, it was putting me in a calorie deficit without me being aware of it. I was still eating the same. If you think about it, like I had practice from like 2 to 4:30. That gave me less time of the day to eat because I was working out. And that kind of stayed consistent. So as in the spring semester, I did lacrosse. So like it just stayed consistent. Like I was staying active and everything. I was still chubbier, but obviously I was healthier, especially cardiovascular wise. Like I might have been 12 minutes. I remember like seeing a difference like in my mile time just from basketball to lacrosse season. After that is summer of 2021. I was just vibing, wasn't really thinking about my weight much. I never really thought about what I ate. So I did keep that weight off to an extent. I was still like obviously chubby and things like that, but not as bad as it was before. And then of course basketball started again in the August, so that's sophomore year now, and that whole process just repeated. So just all sophomore year was the same as freshman year. Pounds wise, I would say I range from like 176 to 183. So after my sophomore year, July 2020, I went on vacation with my family, and I remember coming back from Egypt and like just had like a whole Canon event era. I'm not gonna go too deep into like what happened in my life at the time. I used the gym kind of as an outlet, but my fitness journey started at home. I bought like a pair of like 8-pound dumbbells, and I was doing at-home workouts, and I actually was doing a pretty good like consistent split and like some bodyweight exercises. I think I was consistent with that for about like 2 months. It's kind of what like got me started, that of course Canon event. Okay guys, I literally just called my friends and realized that my life is a lie. So this whole time, like I was like thinking back on like my journey. The real like time where I locked into the gym and saw results was 75 hard. I did it with my friends, and I realized that that was my senior year. This whole time I thought I did it August of my junior year. It was August of my senior year. I feel so lost. I'm just looking down at like my camera. I guess I got into the gym sometime my junior year just for funsies, but I wasn't consistent with anything. It was just like going with friends, just like the usual, like going to the gym with friends like after school and things like that. So we had a gym that was like 10 minutes, not even, from our school. Literally a lot of my friends would go there after school, and we would just like hang out and work out. It was pretty fun. So that's kind of like what I did my junior year. Of course I did basketball, I did lacrosse, and then I added the gym in just for fun. And now for the interesting part. We're finally to the actual consistent part of my journey, I guess you could say. August of my senior year, a group of my friends, we decided to like just do 75 hard. And when I tell you we were locked in, we were locked in. It was the most locked in I ever was in my entire life. Like, I'm not even kidding right now. This is the group chat. It still exists. We don't use it. It still exists. My hands look like old people hands. But I would say October is when I started to fall off. That's when 75 started to end. Like October, November, December just started getting less and less consistent. So we never really finished the 75 days. It was more like 50, I think, or 40. But it was still like insane. So I'm going to break it down real quick for you guys. Okay, so pretty sure when I started 75 hard, I was like 175. I kept that weight consistently. Obviously it fluctuated, but I was still like the same for the most part, you know? In case you guys are wondering, what I did for 75 hard, I drank a gallon of water a day. I made sure to get my 8 hours of sleep. I was doing push-pull legs twice a week, 1 rest day. And then of course the outdoor workouts that I was eating 1.5 thousand calories a day, and I was hitting 170 plus grams of protein. I was dialed in, and it was kind of bad. I don't know if I really ever developed an ED. I remember tracking my calories, and I would like gram things out, and to the point where like, if like, let's say I wanted chips at the end of the night and I grammed it out, it would give me like 2 calories over. I would like take it out and eat under the 1500 calories. It was really bad, which is dumb. Like if you guys like know, like obviously that doesn't make a difference at all. Like I have like a album with like all the food that I was eating. But if you guys want to see, this is my album of food. Literally everything, like whatever you, I don't know what that is. That's actually ED Corp. Of course I had my fun. This is when I kind of started to fall off though, November 3rd, 2023. So we did that until like November. And then unfortunately, this is what happens when you guys restrict yourself too much. I gained like all the way back, and I think like a few pounds more. This is homecoming. So this is probably the thinnest that I got, like that you can see with clothes on. It's October 28, 2023. And this is the before, and this is the after. Like that's what happens when you restrict yourself too much, and I definitely took it as a lesson. This 2024 spring, that's when I graduated high school. I remember I was like cracked out. Like let's say I had a late practice, and I would go to the gym before practice, go to practice, and then yeah, go home. No matter what happened, like I remember horror nights, like I would go to the gym right after school and fit it in. It didn't matter what, I always went to the gym. That's what I kind of loved about it. It's nice to know that I can do that. You know what I mean? Like you never know what your fullest potential is. Like you can spend your whole life aiming to like unlock that full potential, and honestly knowing that you'll never get there sometimes can be unmotivating to people, but like to me it's like I'm still getting that 1% better. It was nice to know that I can do it, and if I wanted to do it again, I really put mind to it, I can. So August of 2024 to like July is when my family came over, and we would go to the gym like here and there, but like we would go out to eat a lot and things like that. So I kind of stayed, I think I was like 175, like I gained that weight back and I just stayed like that. So that kind of leads us almost to where we're at. So we have fall of 2024. That was my first semester of college. I was in the gym, but I wasn't too dialed in with my food. Like that kind of like how it was from the July to December. I kind of just was like going to the gym, trying to stay consistent, just like not overworking myself or overwhelming myself, just so that I can at least make it stick. Oh my God, I just remembered. That's a lie. In November of 2024, in August, it was August, guys, I just remembered. In August of 2024, I got an internship and I was doing theater. I would go to the gym. I would try my best because it was like the opposite way, and then I worked at the same time, and I also had school. But I remember specifically in November, I completely fell off. I completely stopped going to the gym. Yeah, after that, I just got really busy, and then I stopped my gym membership because I was like, okay, because at that point I moved to Crunch. At some point in my timeline, I moved to Crunch, which is like a commercial gym, and I stopped going to like the hospital gym. So I ended that membership actually, and I was like, okay, when I get back in, when I come back from vacation, because I went on vacation in like November, that I was gonna restart my membership at the hospital gym, and then I never did it. And then it comes around New Year's, and I'm like, okay, well, how can you lock in? That's kind of where we're at right now. That was January, but we're in March now. So then that's when I started to kind of like record myself in the gym. I bought this camera. I started to eat 2,000 calories. I didn't restrict myself too much. I started eating 2,000 calories, about 160 grams of protein a day. Right now, I'm probably 170 pounds, but like I kind of did a recomp. There's more muscle and less fat than I had before. Right now, I'm 170 because of Ramadan and all that stuff. Like I'm fasting and we're not really focusing too much on the diet. But before that, I was like 165 very consistently for that whole like 2 months, January, February. So yeah, it's pretty nice. That's kind of where we're at now. The journey, where's it going? I have no idea. Once Ramadan is over, I'm definitely gonna lock back in more than I am now. Kind of get that started back up with the food and everything. With some goals, I want to increase my strength, of course, with like most of my lifts. I've been adding squat, bench, and deadlift. Squat like I do the least, just because my knee. I also have been adding pull-ups, and I actually tried dips yesterday for the first time with my cousin. Not for the first time, but like actually like, you know, added it into a workout, and it felt great. So I'm going to add those in. So that's another bodyweight exercise that I can work on, because I wanted to not necessarily do calisthenics, but like be good with my body weight, like moving around with my body weight. But yeah, once I get back from Ramadan, I'm going to do 2,000 calories and see where my maintenance is at. And then from there, I'm going to try and recomp. If I plateau, I might increase the calories for the first time ever in my life and see where that goes. Just because I don't want, like I want to cut, I want to see, but like I don't want to cut with like not a lot of muscle, because the last time I cut which was 75 hard, I was so skinny. It was so bad. Like, I was lean. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I was lean. There just wasn't a lot of muscle mass, like, at all. You could say that I looked good, but, like, it's not, like, what I want to look like. I want to, like, be big and lean. I was just small. Like, that's kind of how to explain it. But I think I'm going to end it there. I recorded like 25 minutes of talking, so I'm really, really going to try and make this short for you guys. I'm going to try and like compress this for you guys and add photos and things like that to kind of, you know, make it more understandable. If you guys have any video suggestions, make sure to comment those down below. I really, really want to know like what you guys want to see. So stay tuned for the YouTube videos. They're going to be coming out weekly. I'm going to try my best to hold myself accountable, but it's been going pretty good. So we're going into our second month of YouTube. So excited. Hopefully this ends up being a good video and I explain things well enough that I actually end up posting this, because I do need to post for this week, as I said, trying to hold myself accountable. But thank you guys so much for watching my video. You guys don't understand. Oh, it actually means the world that you guys watch my videos and you like and you comment. It's the small wins. Like, I got like 4 more subscribers from my last video. Just thank you guys so much. Like, I appreciate you guys so much. I love making these videos, so, you know, subscribing, liking, commenting, it really like helps keep me going. Anyways, enough of the talking. If none of that made sense, I apologize, but don't worry, because the journey's gonna go on YouTube, on TikTok, and Instagram. We're gonna keep posting, inshallah, hopefully. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If I don't end this video now, I'm gonna keep talking. So yeah, see you guys. Peace.